Good evening and welcome to the Hobby Corner with me, your host, Kevin. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are feeling fantastic, feeling fresh and awesome from a good weekend. I hope you had a productive day. Man, I am absolutely cream crackered. I was up till late last night debating on what video I was going to be doing this week, and then filming it. But yeah, I'm also so yeah, I didn't have much sleep, but also I finally had my grandparents over, which was really nice. I've been living here for over 3 years, and that was the first ever visit. And you know, of course, they were still being careful because of COVID and stuff like that. So they were sitting out in the garden with like camping chairs and stuff, and my mum came with them, and brought a whole load of barbecue food and like a couple of disposable barbecues, and we just had a whole spread, like, you know, homemade coleslaw and you know, we had like what was it, sausages, quarter pounder burgers. I doubled up on that, by the way, because, you know, you kind of had to. And yeah, we had lots of munch and that, and of course, it was just in case we didn't see them before my youngest's 3rd birthday, which is later on in this month. So it was a nice little thing, but I think we're going to try and see them before then anyway. So yeah, that's my day anyway. I hope you're all well. Let me know in the chat how you're all doing. How was your day? What you're going to be up to tonight, of course. I want to know. And yeah. Let's turn that down a bit. Oof, there we go. So let's have a look and say hello to our early birds, shall we? So wow, straight in there. Badfish, how you doing? We also got Total Nova, Caring Commissar, Boy Captain Bazooka. Amazing people. Thank you so much for tuning in. We also got Tabletop Ready Minis as well. How you doing? Wow, thank you everyone for being here. And of course, if you are there in the background lurking and it's your first time being here, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. It helps out the channel massively. And leave a little comment below. Let us know what you're working on, what you have been doing this weekend, and most importantly, who you think is going to win between these Flesh Eater Courts and the Nighthaunt Force. So, for fans of the show, you know that I've replayed this Flesh Eater Court scenario from the first premium kit a couple of times because it's quite an interesting scenario with quite an OP force. The very first game, they absolutely obliterated the Stormcast within 2 turns. It was absolutely ridiculous, down to luck of dice rolls mostly, but very sound strategy as well. From, you know, yours truly against yours truly. And then the next one after that, to make it fair, I did Nighthaunt because what held the Stormcast back was basically they couldn't get over the walls and stuff. And you'll see in a moment, part of the scenario is that the Flesh Eater Courts player can assemble and place the terrain however they like, because this is essentially their lair, so it's however they want it to be. And I basically bordered off their deployment zone with all the walls and stuff and the gate from the mausoleum kit, so they couldn't climb over without it taking up too much of their movement. And those who tried to walk around and go through the gate were stuck in a conga line, so they just got picked off. It was hilarious. Then we did another one, so with the Nighthaunt. Then, so yeah, the Nighthaunt, they can pass through all the terrain, no problem, because they got the fly rule. That changed the game completely. They were very close to winning, but they didn't quite nab it. Then we played again, and they won. So, from my memory, they won a piece with the Nighthaunt, and I'm dead set to see how they perform now. I've made a slight tweak to the list for the Nighthaunt just to make it a bit more balanced. The Flesh Eater Courts, they're fine as they are. I haven't got anything else for them anyway. But anyway, we'll go into more detail with that in a moment. So, oh, hello Nightbot, how you doing? So let's see what everyone's all doing. Flesh Eaters of Kev's magic dice rolling, of course, naturally. For fans of the show, you know my dice are loaded. Exactly. I think it'll be a tough game, but I think Kev should win. I think that's a good call. I'll share a link on here. Ooh. What's that? Chilling War Games group. Okay, yeah. There's a link to the Chilling War Gamers Facebook group in the description as well, so you can pop in it there. Just tired, yeah, I get ya. I would post a link to the GoFundMe where you can donate, but I doubt Kev has links enabled. No, I don't have links enabled on here, unfortunately. Just, you know, it stops spammers and that. But yeah, go over to the thingamabob, the Chilling Wargamers Network Facebook group. Like I said, there's a link in the description below, and yeah, you can pop it there, man. Kev, my man, good to see you. Hey, Shattered Pal, 5.4 mile bike ride today in 30 minutes. Hope to do another 7. Ah, you're mad, absolutely mad. Kevin Commissar's off work a bit. Thank God that 12 hours do me in. I know you're paying over. Oh yeah. All right, well we'll try and need to get the new Auric Battletome thinking of Iron Jaws, Cruel Boys Big War. Ooh, that sounds cool. All right. I'm getting all caught up in the chit chat now. Okay, so let's get to it, shall we? Just line the camera up just right. You don't need to use the targeting array. You just need to use the force. Use the force, Luke. Okay. Right. So let's flip it over. Come on, man. Transition. There we go. All right. So we'll quickly go over the scenario, which is basically this is the Crypt Ghoul's lair. Oh man, that's some bad juju there. That way? I'll go that way. I'll go that way. Okay. This is the throne, the Carrion throne. This is their lair. Essentially, the Nighthaunt want to wipe them out, and they want to just, you know, defend the territory. Simple as that. Easy peasy. This is basically the objective. So you get objective points for being close enough to it. Here we go, look. The Charnel throne, that's it. It serves as an objective marker for this mission. One player commands the Stormcast. That was well, this is supposed to be for Flesh Eater Courts versus Stormcast, but we've modified it to face up against those pesky ghosties. So Flesh Eater Courts player then sets up all of their thing. Wait, who sets up first? Right, so the Nighthaunt would set up first, and then we'll do the Flesh Eater Courts as that. First turn goes to the Flesh Eater Courts. You got the Maddening Aura, which gives +1 bravery rolls to Flesh Eater Court units. Excuse me. Glorious Victory. So it's whoever. The game ends at the end of the 5th battle round. The player who has the most victory points is the winner. Okay. Victory points are scored. Let's see. At the end of each battle round, each player adds up the wounds characteristics of all enemy models that were slain during that battle round. The player with the higher total scores 2 victory points. If neither player has a higher total, each player gets 1. And at the end of each battle round, the player that controls the objective score 3 victory points. If neither controls it, you each get 1 point. Okay, so there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Kev, when can we have a game of AOS? I promise I'll go easy. I'm sure once everything's sorted out with lockdown and everything, and it's, you know, we can get to a place to play a game, because I don't really have the space to play, really. Yeah, I'd really love that, man. It would be really cool. Alright, so let's do it. We have the Aberrant Archregent. Here we go. So 6 each move, 7 wounds, 4+ save, 10 bravery. He's got his gory talons and fangs, 7 attacks, 3s to hit and wound, -1 rend, 1 damage. his abilities, he's got Imperial Blood. So in his hero phase, you can heal up to 3 wounds allocated to this model. That's pretty dope. He counts as a wizard as well. So he's got Arcane Bolt, Mystic Shield, and Ferocious Hunger Spell. And you can cast that on a 6. You pick one friendly Flesh Eater Quartz unit that's wholly within 24 inches of the spellcaster. And visible to him, so you've got to have line of sight. You roll d3, add the number to the attack's characteristics of melee weapons used. Now we've done this before and it is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So yeah, we've learned the hard way about that. And of course he's got the command ability, so summon Imperial Guard. You can use this command ability at the end of your movement phase. If you do so, pick one friendly model that has this command, blah blah blah. You get to summon one of the following units to the battlefield. A courtier unit, which is basically like another aberrant archregent or something like that, but we don't have another one. One unit of up to 3 knights, which is your crypt horrors, or one unit of up to 20 serfs, which is your crypt ghouls. Yes. And then it's added to your army and must be set wholly within 6 inches of the edge of the battlefield and more than 9 inches away from the enemy. Blah, blah, blah. So you get to summon a unit if you've lost one, which is pretty cool. Of course, you've got the Crypt Flayers, not Crypt Horrors. They got 12-inch move, 4 wounds, 10 bravery, 5 up save. They got Death Scream, which is 10-inch range, 1 attack, and it has special ability down here, which is you do not use the attack sequence for an attack made with it. Instead, roll 2d6, subtract true if the target is more than 3 inches away. So ideally you want to use it in combat or close to combat. If the result is higher than the target unit's bravery, then they suffer mortal wounds equal to the difference between the bravery and the result. So that's pretty good, except they're going up against Nighthaunt, so that's a pretty tough one to do. They also got Piercing Talons. It gives them 4 attacks, 4s to hit, 3s to wound, -1 rend, and 1 damage. Again, rend doesn't do anything to Nighthaunt, but it's okay. You get a Crypt Infernal, which is the unit leader, which gets an extra attack. They got the Fly rule, so nothing is really in their way. They got Skewering Strike, so if an unmodified hit roll for an attack made with Piercing Talons is 6, that attack inflicts 1 mortal wound on the target in addition to any normal damage. That's pretty cool. So normally with these special rules, if you roll that 6 and it does something special, like a mortal wound, then it's put away. But you get to carry on rolling to do the wounds as well afterwards, so that's pretty cool. Very OP unit. Then we got Crypt Ghouls, 6-inch move, 1 wound, 10 bravery, 6 up save. They got 2 attacks, 4s to hit and wound. The leader gets an extra attack. They got Boundless Ferocity, so you get to add 1 to the characteristics of their attacks if the unit has 20 or more. So as long as they don't take any casualties before they get into combat, they should be able to have that extra attack. And since it's a unit of 20, can you imagine that's 60 attacks? And then Royal Approval, you can reroll hit rolls for of 1s for attacks made by this unit if it's wholly within 18 inches of any friendly aberrants. So keep them close to your boss. That's tough. Now the new thing we're going to be using this time, we haven't used it before for the Nighthaunt, is the Guardian of Souls with Nightmare Lantern. Oh yeah, that's right, the Nighthaunt aren't playing this time. There's no itty bitty Thorn Lady with her itty bitty little cronies. No. And they have all been renegated because I wanted to switch it up. I wanted to do something a bit different. So Oh, I just have to bring him down from the shelf, actually. Boom, there he is. So, let's see what he's done. He's got a 6-inch move, 5 wounds, 10 bravery, 4 up save. He doesn't have the Maul of Judgment, even though I've got that one tucked away somewhere. It's got the Chill Blade, which is 3 attacks, 3 to hit and wound, -1 rend, and 1 damage. It's got a fly rule, it's ethereal as well, we all know what that means. And then the Nightmare Lantern, which is really cool. You get to add 1 to the wound rolls for attacks made with melee weapons used by friendly Nighthaunt units that are wholly within 12 inches of this model. We're going for the buff, yo. That's right. It's also a wizard, which is great because you need a spellcaster to balance the game out against another spellcaster. So it's got Mystic Shield, Arcane Bolt, and Spectral Lure. So it has a cast value of 6. You pick a friendly summonable Nighthaunt unit wholly within 24 inches of the caster. You can either heal D6 wounds on the unit, and if no wounds have been allocated to the unit, you can return a number of slain models to it that have a combined wound characteristics equal to or less of the roll. So say the Chain Rasps, they lost 4 dudes. Of course, none of them are going to have any wounds on them because they're all 1 wound each. So, you know, you take a wound, that's a model removed. So if you rolled the D6 and say you roll the 3, then you get 3 of those models back. Excellent. So that's going to be a pain in the butt for them. We've got the Dread Scythe Harridans. That's right. I've upgraded what I wanted in their force. So we got a unit of 10 of those. So they got 8-inch move, 1 wounds, 10 bravery, 4 up save. They got their 3 attacks, 4 to hit, 3 to wound, -1 rend. The Slasher Chrome, which is the unit leader, gets a +1 attack. They got Fly and Ethereal. Howling Shriek, which is subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks made by your enemy models within 3 inches. Unless they have a bravery characteristic of 6 or more. So it's going to be interesting. Wait, do they? Like, do ghouls? Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, so it's not even going to affect them. We also got Murderous Bloodlust. So if an unmodified wound roll for an attack made with the scythe limbs is 6, that attack does 2 damage instead of 1. So they could proper chop through them. But remember, they are a glass hammer. They deal a lot of damage, but if they don't get the attack first, they get slapped so hard. We also got Lord Executioner. What? Alright, yeah. So we have 6-inch move, 5 wounds, 10 bravery, 4 up save, 3 attacks, 3 to hit and wound, -2 rend. He's got the Fly and Ethereal, Beheading Strike. So wound rolls that are a roll of a 6. You add 2 damage to the characteristic. That's awesome. So it becomes 3 damage. You got Staring Death in the Face. At the start of the combat phase, you can pick an enemy hero within 3 inches of this model. Subtract 1 from the hit rolls for attacks made by that enemy, by that hero in the combat phase. So that's handy as well. And Disembodied Skulls. So you roll D6 each time you allocate a mortal wound to this model, and on a 5, the wound is negated. So it's like old school version of what was it called? You had your arm save and then you had your ward save. That's it. So yeah, tough dude. And of course we got Chainrust Horde. We got 16 of them. I thought I might as well use all of the ones that I got in the collections put together so far. I could have gone for a unit of 20, but I thought that was a bit cheap, considering I've gone for a unit of 10 Harridans. So, you know, didn't want to go too hard on them. So 6-inch move, 1 wound. You know, yeah, these are all basic. You know exactly what they do. The important thing is that you can reroll wound rolls of 1 for this unit while it has 10, or it has more than 10 in the unit. So as soon as you get to 10, you lose that ability. So that is that. That is our forces. Pretty sickening. I know. So now that you know what's in the forces, are you going to stick to your predictions, or are you going to maybe just adjust it a little bit and let us know what you think, how you actually think it's going to go? So yeah, let's do this. Right, so what was it? They get to set up their stuff first. We know it's within 6 inches of the board edge. And essentially they're getting ambushed, so that's why they have everything set up. So I'm going to have the Guardian of Souls kind of in the middle there. I'm going to have this luggerhead over there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have the Guardian of Souls much more central to the forces. Yeah. I have the Harridans over here. I don't have to worry about the bloody mire that's there, because of course they're ghosties. They're just floating away. And they ain't got to worry about nothing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You know what? I'll just keep it as 15, not 16. There we go. Right. Oh, jeez! I nearly spilled the drink. Ah. All right. Has my chat died? Is it all still working? I have no idea. Let's see. All right. Just let me know if anyone's still in the chat, I guess. Right. So let's get the appropriate tunage on, because we like our eerie playlist, don't we? And then we're going to start rolling dice. Right, so let's do it. Okay. Oh yeah, still got to put these chaps down, haven't I? So definitely got to have. Oh, bloody knocking everything over. Definitely gonna have the aberrant dead center right up in front. Have these chaps over here because they can fly, and then have the big old smelly, sweaty, stinky, dirty dudes over here. All 20 of them. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I hope all the sound is fine. I hope the connection is fine. Let me know if it's patchy or whatever. There are our forces. So we got the big block of ghouls over here, just because they can run forward. They can still be near enough to the objective to get the points. I wanted the aberrant close in the center for the bubble effects. Got these for their flanking attack. But then on the Nighthaunt side of things, I got the Lord Executioner over there just to sort of pull people away. I've got the Harridans over here because, you know, if I can get them into combat first, they're going to wreck. Got my Guardian of Souls here, so he can have the maximum effect, you know, for his bubble moves. And of course, I've got the unit of 15 Chain Rasps over in the corner there, just to sort of, again, benefit from the Guardian of Souls. Boom! So, without further ado, I think it's time to go straight to turn 1. And it's turn 1 for the Flesh Eaters. Okay, so we're in the hero phase. They got a command point to use, and I don't think we're going to do any running. I believe the ghouls have the quick ghouls have 6-inch move. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Right, did I want to do any spells actually first? Whoop, hero phase, isn't it? Ferocious Hunger, cast on a 6. Okay, let's do it. Alright. So, there we go. Alright, so, got 2 dice. He's going to cast it on a 6. He's going to cast it on the Crypt Flayers. Okay, just for lols. Ah, come on. Wow. Okay, so failed to cast. Amazing. Well, he can attempt to cast 2 spells. So what else is he going to cast? He can't cast. Can he cast Arcane Bolt? Now you know what he's going to do. He's going to cast Mystic Shield on the ghouls. I just want to protect them a little bit. It's cast on a 9. Okay, and then the Guardian of Souls is going to try and unbind it. So it needs... Wow, double 6s! Go on, go on. Tell me about the loaded dice. Okay, so no spells went off in that turn. That's a shame. Alright, so let's get to moving then. So just run around a little bit. There we go. This is the only reason why movement trays are handy, you know, for the big horde units. They were an absolute nightmare though when your minis kept getting caught on each other and knocking each other over and stuff, but they're alright. Moving large units around. Okay, there you go. I'm going to keep him held back a little bit, and I'm going to move them the full 12 inches like so. And of course they got the fly rule because they got wings, so they can just hop over stuff like that. Alright, they could actually charge first turn as well. Could you imagine, right, if they did make it, right? How bad would that be? So they got a Howling Scream, but the just out of there. They're only 11 inches away. So, yeah, they haven't got anything that's 10 inches away. No. So they can't use that. So, I guess we move on to charges. Can we do charges? I say we can. Right, that's the bin juice done with. Right, charges. Let's absolutely smash it, shall we? So, we've got 2 dice. The distance is 11. And, man, this is going to be so bad. Let's get the full-on dice cam so no one can say anything. So, we have 2 dice. They need to get an 11 to make the charge against the chain rasps over in the corner. They failed, but I'm going to use this command point so that they can re-roll it. And they still failed. Oh, well, it's worth a try, you know. I mean, let's face it, that would have been freaking hilarious. Alright, so let's get on to turn 1 of the Nighthaunt. Okay, and they get a command point, and then we go on to hero phase. So let's see, what Lord Executioner does he have? No, he doesn't have anything to use, but the Guardian of Souls does. Let's see. So you can cast 1 spell and then unbind 1. Okay. Spectral Lure has a cast value of 6. You can heal stuff. Oh, I don't need to heal anything. That's pointless. So, do I have line of sight? Maybe I could do Arcane Bolt. I can see right through the gate, straight at that horde over there. So, if I cast it, I think it's a 5 to cast. If I cast 10 or more, then I get to do D3, don't I? So that'll be cool. So let's go. And no, it's just cast. Of course, the aberrant is going to unbind it, so it just needs to roll a 7 or more. Wow, that's lame. It rolled a 10. I just realised I did it off cam again. I'm not trying to cheat. I promise you. I really promise you. I'm not trying to cheat. Those are the dice right there. Okay, we rolled the 10 to unbind. So, yeah, say cheat all you like. Alright, so with that hero phase done, let's move on into the movement phase. Let's see, what did he do? 6, 8, 6, and I think these go 6, don't they? Yeah. Okay. So let's move him up to there. You don't stand a ghost of a chance. Just gonna have him in the gateway, because, you know, why not? Gonna shuffle these lot straight ahead. Remember, they got that fly rule because they're ghosts. Piss off, ghost. Right, so that's not a problem for them as long as they stay within unit cohesion. They're all good. Ooh. And then these ones go 8. Oh, knocking it over. Alright. Not within 3. No, just out. Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. Oops. Ghosty ghost. Ghosty ghost. Yeah. Hey Lupus Canis, how you doing, mate? Son's decided he doesn't want sleep. Ah, I know that pain, man. Did you see Friday's live stream? I had Big McDance go on as my guest, and it took forever to get the little one to sleep. And he just, you know, he did go to sleep, and then halfway through the show, he turns up and he's like, "You woke me up." So he was a special guest for like 10 minutes before I gave him my phone to watch a bit of kiddie Netflix. And he literally, within 5 minutes, he just sparked out, and he was like, I found him face down on the bed, like phone just sprawled away. So yeah, good to see you all, man. So yeah, those are the movement done. Now there's no shooting, so we can look at charges. It's going to be really interesting because I've always had the crypt flayers do the charging. Never had them be charged, so this is going to be interesting. Alright, I do want to try and okay, so these can charge them if they roll a 9 or comfortably a 10. He could charge, but he needs to roll a 10. These could charge them. They can make it on a 5. So let's do some charges, shall we? Sergio, how you doing, man? Hope you're well. We are doing a grudge match. It's the third and final time that these two forces will be fighting it off. And it's the tiebreaker, essentially. So everything's been going a bit wonky for the Flesh Eater Courts in this game, for a change. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So we are going to roll for the Harridans to charge these ghouls over here. 5. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna use the command point to re-roll that. Come on. 7. Still not enough. Nowhere near enough. Okay, so that's fine. We've still got other options. So we'll get these chain rasps to charge the flayers. Yes, that's right. Oh, they roll 9. Come on. Are you serious? I mean, that is just sod's law, right? Only needed half of that to make it. But it does mean that they got lots of extra space to maneuver, so we can get as many attackers in as possible. You don't stand a ghost of a chance against me, ghoulies. Me ghoulies. I mean, you can get to there, and then these two form up there. Okay. I'm not gonna bother charging the Lord Executioner because that would just be crazy. I know I don't need to declare what unit I'm charging against, but I find that it's a bit fair then, you know? I mean, otherwise I could have the Harridans charge into the flares. But there's a bit more, you know, suspense. So, okay, so let's have a look and see what their stat. Well, first of all, they got to do their 3-inch piling, and as we know, you can just shuffle around. Instead of shuffling everything around, I'm just gonna have these two pop round there. It's just a lot easier. Okay, so as if they all just shuffled round. Yeah. Every day I'm shuffling. Okay, so we have the Guardian of Souls is within range. Add 1 to the wound rolls for attacks made with a Nighthaunt unit that's wholly within 12 inches of this model. Okay, let's just make sure. There he is. They are well within the 12 inches. So that's really cool. So get a little chain rasps here. So that makes their wound roll a 3. And of course, they've got the chilling horde because there's 15 of them in a unit. That means they're more than 10, so they get to reroll 1s on the wound roll. That's pretty dope. Does the Lord Executioner give him a buff? No, he doesn't. Okay, cool. All right. So we have 50, so that's 30 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Okay. And they're all hitting on 4s. Oh, that's cool, mate. Well, good luck for it, mate. Alright. So, 4s to hit. Oh, okay. That's going to hurt the numbers a bit. Get that one there. That one. That one's a miss. That one's a miss. That one's a miss. That's not bad, to be honest. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 18 out of 30. Well over half. So on a 4+, that's pretty good. Right, so now because of the area effect of the Guardian of Souls, they get +1 on the wound rolls, which means they're rolling 3s to wound. Of course, we'll roll lots of 1s. So, oh, hang on. Sorry, I just picked up 2 1. I forgot they had reroll 1s, didn't they? So there was 3 1s in there. All right, let's get rid of the... That was a 2 I picked up, by the way. Get all confused now. So these are definites. Forgetting my own blooming rules now. And I've got the 3 rerolls. Oh, that's 1 extra. Okay. So, there's no rend. What is the armor save of the flares? 5+. Okay, 5+. Okay, no, first is worst. Wasn't 3+? What, for the to hit or to wound? Because I was doing the chain rasps, and of course chain rasps are 4s to hit and 4s to wound. But thanks to the Guardian of Souls with the Nightmare Lantern, I got to add 1 to the wound rolls for attacks made, so they became 3+. And then of course they are larger than a unit of 10, so they got to reroll 1s. So that's why I had to sort that out again. Anyway, so well, thank you very much. You piss off, Void. Alright, so this many armor saves for the let's go. For the poor old flayers, they need a 5+. Ouch. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds. 8 wounds made. Ish. Okay, let's have a look. See. They have 4 wounds each. Oh, no way. Can you believe it? That's 2 of them dead. Never have they been absolutely skewered by an opponent. But like I said, usually they're the ones charging. So, you know, it was fine. They didn't make the charge. They buggered up. So they got charged by chain rasps, no less. Like literally the lowest of the low. But I do like my chain rasps. They are such a sneaky, dirty unit. So only 4 saved out of that. That's pretty nasty. Now, the crit flare isn't out. It's still got its attacks. It is the infernal as well, so it's got +1 attack. So it's got 5 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where is it? Remember, if an unmodified hit roll for an attack is 6, it inflicts 1 mortal wound, and then you carry on rolling the dice to do the damage. So let's move over here. Oh, what was it to hit and to wound? 4s to hit, 3s to wound. Does the Archregent help with that? Let's have a look. He never managed to cast Ferocious Hunger, and Pure Blood doesn't do anything. Okay, right, just gotta double check that, you know. Okay, so we are looking at 4s to hit, 3s to wound. Let's do it. Oh! Damn! Didn't even roll a 6 to help out. Eesh. Alright. That's horrible. 3s. Oh. Wow. Okay. That hurts. Big time. It did subtle. Okay, so that's definitely painful. Very painful for the flesh eater course. So we do the battle shock now, because there's nothing else attacking. This unit lost nothing. This unit lost 2, but they have a bravery characteristic of 10, so you can't roll more than a 6 on 1 dice, so they automatically pass. They can be, if they got the right buffs, they can be quite OP, but you didn't get to see these bad boys on the charge when they had what was it, Ferocious Hunger, and they rolled a 3, yeah, and they were and they made the charge, and they were rolling 6s as well, so doing automatic wounds. They had 7 attacks each. This one had 8, and they just wiped out unit after unit. Absolutely OP. So yeah, it swings and roundabouts, you know. Right, so yeah, these are dead, but we need to do victory points, don't we? So did I keep the victory point tally on here? Oh no, I deleted it because I never used it. Alright, so let's do it the old-fashioned way, okay? Right, so how do we score victory points? Yeah, you can sit there. Remember, at the end of each battle round. So FEC and Nighthaunt. There we go. Proper pro, right? Look at the production value of this. Because Nighthaunt subtract 1. Do they? Yeah, but even so, the was it maddening aura of the scenario, it adds 1 to the bravery rolls for all Flesh Eater Courts units, so it wouldn't matter anyway. So boom, there you go. Look, just so you know I'm not cheating. There you go. There's the rule. Yeah, suck on those lemons, Lupus Canis. Right, so at the end of the battle round, each player adds up the wounds characteristics of all enemy models they've slain in the round. 2 victory points goes to the one who scored higher, so that's Nighthaunt. Because he slaughtered 8 wounds worth of stuff. The Flesh Eater Courts have done soddle. And at the end of each battle round, the player that controls the objective scores 3 victory points. If neither player controls the objective, each player scores 1 victory point. All right, Mr. Sergio. So tell us about objectives then. Does this objective count as contested? Or would you say the Nighthaunt have it? Now, I would say the Nighthaunt have it because they have 2 full units that are, you know, within 3 inches of it. And this is, like, below half strength. I don't think that's an actual, like, problem. It's just that it's there. But I believe with objective holding, it's more about numbers than anything else. But let's just refresh our memory, please. It's good for you as well because you got a tournament coming up, so it's good that you you can remember this stuff. And let's see who gets the three victory points. But I would say the Nighthaunt do. Oh, it's tense now, isn't it? With 2nd or 3rd edition rules. With 2nd edition, we're playing 2nd edition rules. Because 3rd edition rules technically aren't out yet, are they? They're available, but they're not like properly released just yet. I don't believe. Oh, now it's real tense. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Now hordes of Flesh Eater Courts. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Nighthaunt or FEC? Okay, I thought so. Thank you for conferring. So that means Nighthaunt, at the end of their first turn, more models within 3 inches. I was right. There we go. So Nighthaunt have got 5 points, victory points. So VP. There we go. Look, it's official. It's a VP. Look at that production value. Can't get anywhere else. And FEC have now. Okay, so now we go over to this. Green for the Nighthaunt, white for the Flesh Eater Courts. Let's see who gets priority of this turn. And that is a cock dice, so I'm gonna have to re-roll that. It still rolled a 5. Okay, so it looks like the Flesh Eater Courts take the turn. Groovy. So it's their turn 2. They get command point. Boom. Let's do it. Let's try and cast a spell, shall we? And of course we want the Aberrant Archregent to cast Ferocious Hunger. so it needs a 6. Okay. So I'm going to be casting it on the unit of 20 ghouls, of course, and I hope I roll a d3. I hope it goes through, and I hope I roll a d3. But anyway, let's see if he rolls it first. So he needs a 6. Cast it on an 8. Okay. Right. So of course the Guardian of Souls is going to try and unbind it. So he needs to roll higher. Rolls an 8. So it is cast. Bad luck, dude. That was close. So it is cast. Now we roll the d3. Let's see how many attacks they get. That equals to 2. So now they are +2. That's pretty cool. So to remind us, I've got 2 little tokens. Just going to pop that next to them. That represents the 2 attacks. Alright. And now he can also cast another spell. And I'm going to cast Mystic Shield on them. Because that's funny. Oh, just rolled it off screen, didn't I? It failed anyway. That would have been fun, but it failed. So, never mind. You heard the rolling happen. So it gets confusing, kind of popping back and forth, but you know, I want to make sure you can all focus on it. Right, so that's all that done. Let's get some movement done. Right. So they got a nice 6-inch move. Gonna move them straight-ish. Because, of course, I don't want them to run up the side of the carrion throne. So, just sort of there. There we go. Like that. Give me your lunch. Big stinky butts. Slide off. Okay, I'm also going to move this Chaperoonie forward a bit more. Just so he has still got that area of effect. I could retreat this mini. Oh, hang on. I'm within 3 inches of them, aren't I? So let's just shuffle over a little bit. Can't be within 3 inches of an enemy unit when moving. There we go. Okay, right, so. I mean, it's not like I could climb up the back of the throne, but there we go. I'm going to have this dude fly away. So 9 inches that way. And that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now he's safe for another turn. I know. I could have saved him to be resummoned. Like, I could have just let him kill him, but I want to try and do something with him before he dies. So, you know, don't worry. Anyway, declare charges and freffly fluffy floop. So, yeah, I want to get rid of those Harridans because they're going to absolutely hurt on the charge. So I'm going to have these. I mean, the furthest I need is, what, 5? I know, right? They're amazing. So, right, so I need about 5 inches on the charge. They roll 10. Perfect. Okay. Plenty of room to maneuver then. We'll get in there. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, I can make it all the way. I can get one more in there. Woo, boing. There we go. And just double up on the ranks. Yeah, so you run over there. Like so. Okay, so now they made the charge. We now do piling. So of course with piling, you get your 3-inch shuffly shuffle. Yeah, I know I'm proper milking this, right? I want to make sure I get all those juicy attacks in. So move you over to there. Actually, just keep you there. No, keep, yeah, move you over there. Can move you to there, which means yeah, whatever. Right. Let's get into combat. So ghouls. Right. Can reroll hit rolls of 1 for attacks made by this unit while it's wholly within 18 inches of a friendly aberrant, which I believe it is. I mean, this is just 12 inches and they're all in anyway, so that's cool. Please stop falling over. Alright, so what else have they got to offer us? Boundless Ferocity. Add 1 to the attack characteristics. If the unit has 20 or more models, they do. They haven't lost anyone. And of course the unit champ has an extra 1. So everything has got 3 attacks. The unit champ has 4. The range is 1 inch. Now, also, like, what's very interesting is that their bases is smaller than 1 inch. I'll take this dude on the back, yeah. It's just a bit smaller than 1 inch, right? Which means that technically you get your extra attack from a 2nd rank, because they just attack over. Unfortunately, like this one here, he's just out, because he's like a 3rd ranker. But pretty much all of them are within. So for that, it's -1 of the attacks. Well, not 1 attack, but 3 attacks. But you get what I mean. So 20 times 3 is 60. -3, which means it's 57. Plus the extra 1 for the unit champ, so it's 58. So I've got to roll 58 dice. So I think I'll roll 30 and then 28 after. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Actually, you know what, I think 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. I've got enough dice. Sod it, let's roll them all. I just don't know if I've got enough room for the dice. 52, 54, 56, 58. Let's see if all the dice roll flat first. Look at that. That's 2/3 full. Alright, let's get this on cam. Alright. So, alright, hang on, before I do that, let's just remind ourselves. The ghouls, they have... Oh no, hang on. Oh no, wait. Oh, hey guys, I forgot. I totally forgot. Remember, I cast Ferocious Hunger on them, didn't I? And I gave them 2 extra attacks. So, oh man, how am I? No way. So they don't just have 3 attacks each; they have 5 attacks each. No, they got 5 attacks each. 6 for the unit champ. That's 101 attacks. 101 attacks. What? Okay, and this is just 58. Hang on, right, so I better keep counting the dice then, I suppose, right? 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78. I'm out of dice. I'm out of dice. So, you know, the other 20 I'll have to roll after. Seems balanced. Okay, so what was it they needed? Ghouls, they need 4s to hit, but they get to reroll 1s. Okay? Like they bloody well need it. Oh my god! That is disgusting. Oh, put an F in the chat for the Nighthaunt. Okay, so any that didn't land flat, I'm going to put to one side to be re-rolled. Okay, that one, 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 and that one didn't roll flat, so I'll put them there. Okay, now I need to pick out the ones. 1 for the re-rolls. That's 2, 3. Oh, that one didn't go flat. Okay, so let's get that one up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 so far. Oh, I'm gonna be all night just for this. Can I just say it's dead? That's the thing though, like I could roll all these dice and then just roll 1s again, like, and then it's just game over, you know. Alright, so let's move that out the way, move that one out the way. There's a 1 underneath. Let's make sure we get that. Okay, so we've got the cock dice as well, which I'm gonna need to roll first. But let's just get the definite misses out the way. So that's going to be the 3s and the 2s. Alright. This is long. But I'm trying to be as meticulous as possible so that you guys can get the full enjoyment of an accurate arse whipping. No, I'm shying. No, and I'm shying. A lot of misses still. That's a heck of a lot of 2s. No. There's a 3 there. Okay. That 2 was actually a 4, but I knocked it. So those are the misses. Right. Let's put these to one side. Let's put them over here. Those are definite hits. These are the cock dice. Alright, so we got another reroll there. And these go dead. So these are definite hits over there. Right. 1, 2s and 3s are misses on these rerolls. there. So again, these are all definite hits. Right. Now, I rolled 78. Remember, one of them can't reach, so that's 5 less from 101, meaning I need, what was it? A grand total of 96. I rolled 78, so 18 more dice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, so we've got the ones to reroll. And 2s and 3s are misses. These go onto that hit pile over there. Okay. There we go. So, I'm not even going to count how many days. Actually, you know what? It's fair to count that, right? We'll see if they survive. Okay. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 55. That's 55. Okay. The wound on 4s. Okay. Wounding on 4s. It's 50-50 average here. Okay, we've got 1 cocked dice there. Okay, it's a 1. So we have, let's move that 2 out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. A lot. So they just evaporate, I guess, from the table. Big time. Because they only got 1 wound. Let's hang on. They still got an armor save though, don't they? Actually. Trying to get rid of them before they got a 4-up armor save. Okay, no, they're still in the game. They're still in the game. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to take out the misses then. So I can re-roll these. Well, not re-roll, but do the armor saves. That I just knocked over. I'll be real careful not to knock these over. Oh my days. How do orc players do it? You know what I mean? Okay, so it's that many. That's 4, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Yeah. Alright, I've got the count right. It says 30. 4 up saves. Shut it. Oh, interesting. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 failed saves. Oh crap, I did it again. Oh. Christ's sake. Oh my god. You know, I get so carried away. Do you want me to re-roll them? I can re-roll them if you want. Go on, all 5 of you in the chat. Let me know if you want me to re-roll that on camera. Christ alive. Oh dear. Nah. Don't blame you. That took forever as it was, right? That was harsh. Okay. Yes, it was a fix. Of course I fixed it. You know, out of what? Okay, so they had the potential of 101 attacks, but one of them was just out of range. Okay, meaning that they had 96 attacks, and you think that they couldn't make 10 wounds out of 96 attacks with rerolls? I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. So yeah, that was brutal. But wait. Okay, so now here's the thing. Here's the thing. That unit got wiped out, right? But this unit has dudes within 3 inches, so I could actually pile in because I'm within 3 inches, right? So they could do a pile in move and get some attacks on them. Tell me I'm wrong, Sergio. I dare ya. Tell me I'm wrong. I double triple dare ya. And you know what? Let's get some proper tunage on while I wait. Oh, don't knock it over. Go on. Am I lying? Tell me I'm lying. Even though they didn't charge, because they're within piling range, they can pile in. Boom! There you go. So they're going to pile in. And I think the best way to do this is get the closest to go the furthest away. He could go around to there. Where can you go? You can just get round to there. And then start filling out there. You're just out. You can get in there. So I can't break unit cohesion, so there. Okay. Ooh. This is like proper trailer music. Getting in there. Okay, and then the rest will just be kind of like that. All right, so yes, he can. But first I need to do the attacks of this, don't I? And then I can pile him in. Not only that, if I wanted to. Actually, that's a lie because he was actually right in the gate. So let's see, could he? He could. The Guardian of Souls could pile in as well. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. All right. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? It's just getting exciting, and we're still only in the first half of turn 2. Right, so chain rasps coming in with the extra attacks and stuff. Right, so as we know, the chain rasps have 3 attacks because they... Did they have 3 attacks? No. What did they have? Oh, the Guardian of Souls. Add 1 to the wound rolls. Okay, yeah, that was it. They don't get extra attacks. They got an extra... Oh, they got +1 to wound rolls. So they hit on 4s. They wound on 3s with rerolls of 1. Because there's 15 of them still. They just smack on the ghouls. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though it's not in base contact, he's still within 1 inch. So he still gets the attack in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You close enough? No. 8. He is 9, 10. So that's 20 plus 1 for the dude who's over here. He's got the extra attack. So that's 21 attacks altogether. Oh, gotta stop dropping dice. So that's 5. 10. 15. 20. 21. Alright. But wasn't it just big time lols, right? Getting that many attacks on them. Okay, so 21 attacks on the ghouls. That's enough to do a lot of damage. Especially for bravery. So what we got? 4s to hit. So 3s, 2s and 1s miss. We got a cop dice here, so let's just re-roll that. It's a hit. Heated does. Right, now we're on 3s to wound, re-rolling 1s. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3 re-rolls, 1 miss. Okay, so that's what, 4, 8, 9 so far. 9 wounds. 10, 11, 12 wounds! That is really good. 12 wounds out of 21 attacks. That's pretty cool. They don't have any rend. And I believe ghouls have a 6 up save. They do, yeah. Okay. It's a shame I didn't get the Mystic Shield on them. Okay. So, there we go. There's the dice. 6s to save. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They rolled 6. That's 50% of those dice were 6s. That is really good. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, to confirm the numbers. 6. 6 are dead. So this is my point where I can be sneaky. Now, how many can I get? Can I stop piling from the executioner? If I get rid of those 5. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And which one's the closest? It doesn't matter because they're out of range. There you go. 6. There you go. Sneakies. Sneakies. So now he can't be charging in. Alright. So that is it. That is the whole point of being able to take away your own troops. You know, you can be sneaky like that. But The Guardian of Souls can still pile in, so he shall. And let's have a look and see what the Guardian of Souls can do. So Guardian of Souls, he's got the Chill Blade, so that's 3 attacks, 3's to hit, 3's to wound, -1 rend, so there's no armor saves from it. Yeah, okay. 3's and 3's. Easy enough. It feels so weird just to be picking up 3 dice to attack now. Oh, nice. So 3 hit. Ooh, 2 wounds. So that's 2 dead. Because they only got 6 up save, and that cancels out. The rend cancels out their armor save. Crit goals. Yep. Let's go. So doesn't really matter now. That one and that one. There you go. That's 2 more. All right. Battle shock. Okay. So they killed 10, and they suffered. Well, I mean, wait, no, I'm counting victory points. Getting confused now. All right. They suffer no casualties. So they don't need battle shock. These do. They got I think it's 10. Yeah, but they got +1. Oh, you were saying, yeah, you were saying before that they get -1 for fighting against Nighthaunt, but they also get +1 for the scenario. So it's a flat out 10. 2, 4, 6, 8 out of that. Means they need to roll a 2 or less, or they start taking casualties. Oh, get the dice cam on, Kev. You saw me roll it on the screen. Anyway, so yeah, they take 2 more casualties. Christ alive. I did warn you lot, I'm absolutely cream crackered. So from that, they lost 10 altogether. Now, victory points. That's a unit of 10. So the Harridans that were lost in this turn, that's a unit of 10. They just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So equalized on bravery, no less. That's pretty cool. So they both get 1 victory point. So if the Nighthaunt had just taken out 1 more dude, they would have got the victory points for that. So they get 1 each. And the Nighthaunt easily have more. Oh no, do they? Within 3 inches? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are they all in? They're all within 3 inches. That's a unit of 15 against a unit of 10. So yeah, they get the objective. So the Nighthaunt get the 3. Was it 3 or 2 points? 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Super high tech. There we go. Nighthaunt are steaming away. Oh man, who would have funked it, eh? Who would have funked it? They've just been really unlucky with the dice rolls, I reckon. But I had to take out the Harridans because they have 4 attacks each. You know, they would have wiped out that unit of ghouls. So it was either that or take out the chain rasps. The numbers said it, but of course the chain rasps got sneaky and lucky. Maybe it was me being sloppy, wanting to get all those extra attacks in. But yeah, let's do it. So, oh no, that's the wrong one. We are on the Nighthaunt turn 2 now. So Where's the dice? There's the dice. There's a command point. Nighthaunt can be OP, yeah, but so can Fleshy, of course. It's crazy. So, Nighthaunt, what are you gonna do? Nighthaunt, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? The glass hammers. That's what they are. Yeah, they one wound mostly, except the heroes, but they hit out quite hard. So, I am going to have this dude float on by over here. Yep, outside of that. Float on by. Bam, 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 bam. He's gunning for the aberrant. Oh no, hang on. Before I do that, sorry, I forgot. It's hero phase first, character phase, whatever you want to call it. Guardian of Souls, what you got for us? Use Spectral Lure, has a casting value of 6. If successfully cast, pick a friendly summonable Nighthaunt unit wholly within 24 inches of the caster. You can either heal D6 or... None of the units that are still on the board have taken any things. They hit like a wet noodle. You're not using them right then. You need to buff up their rolls to hit. So I can't use that. I've got nothing to heal. And yeah. So what can we do? I think we should go straight for the Arcane Bolt. I think that's the best do. Arcane Bolt. Let's do it. Arcane Bolts. Double 6. Oh yeah. So he was on these little chappies here. So it does D3 damage. Not just 1 mortal wound, it does D3 mortal wounds. 2. I rolled it. Ah, dear. You lot are not gonna let me go with this. Anyway, there you go. There's 2 dead from spells. Excellent. Right. Now we go to movement. And I was going to get this dude to float over here. Like so. Keep those markers there, because can't lose those. No more movement really. They can't move because they need to pile in. So, and I got no shooting. So I go straight to charges. Alright. Hang on. Let's get some decent Muzaks on, you know. Right. So I'm gonna roll for the Lord Executioner. I'm gonna use the command point to re-roll that with new dice, loaded dice, of course. Of course. So 9 inches, he goes straight for the aberrant. Let's lop his head off. Hey. So I'm gonna start with. Oh, actually, let's see. Lord Executioner has 5 wounds, 3 attacks. You could pick enemy hero within 3 inches. Subtract 1 from the hit rolls for attacks made by that hero in the combat phase. Oh yeah. Magnetic dice box. It's getting even more elaborate now, isn't it? Where's the Guardian of Souls though? I just want to see. He's still got 5. Ooh. Now, they still got a lot of attacks, haven't they? The ghouls. Okay, they don't have the +1 attack anymore, but they still have the 2 extra attacks that were given to them by the Archregent. I believe it's until your next hero phase. Yeah, so they still have it. That's the thing, isn't it? Do I attack first with the Aberrant, or do I risk my luck and try and get as many attacks out from the Flesh Eater Courts before they get miffed? You know what? I'm going for the Flesh Eater Courts to attack first because I need to. If anything, just to score victory points. If anything. So let's do their piling. I'm gonna pile straight in like so. I'm gonna have it like that. Okay. So I've got the unit champion and 1 extra attacking on the Knight of Shrouds. Not the Knight of Shrouds, the Guardian Souls, and then I've got the rest attacking this unit. So let's do those attacks first. So I've got 5 for the unit champion and 4 for that dude there. They're still wholly within 12 inches of the Aberrant. So they get to reroll hit rolls of 1 as well. So let's do it. Need 4s. Rerolling 1s. That's a lot of 2s. That sucks. Okay. Oh Christ! Yeah, you're right, aren't you? Oh man, I am so sorry. Once again, like I said, I'm absolutely freaking tired. In that case, all right. In that case, I'm gonna have. Let's shuffle them back to where they were. They were just slightly out of lines like that, weren't they? So I'm going to attack with the chain rasps first then. So let's just move that out of the way. Swivel that around. You're not going to reach, so let's go. Swivel you around. There. And alright, there you go. So there's 1 out of range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 are in range. Chain rasps. So you still got the reroll 1s to wound. And the Guardian of Souls is in range, so they get add 1 to wound rolls. So they're wounding on 3s. Cool. Oh. Wounding on 3s with rerolls of 1. Alright, cool. 2 attacks each. Got it. So that's If one's missing, that's 14. That's 28. 29 for the unit champion. So that's 10, 6, 9, 10, 3, 6, 9. All right. Fours. It's quite a lot of misses actually. But yeah, what do you expect from ghosties anyway, you know? Okay, so that's that many hits. Okay, that's a little less than half. Alright, we need 3s with reroll 1s to wound. We have 2 1s to roll. And 1, 2, 3 misses, which gives us 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 definite wounds. 11 definite wounds. Okay, that's pretty good. Right. There's no rend, so their saves on 6s. Not a single 6. I mean, remember last time they rolled half of the dice as 6s straight up. Damn, that is harsh. So they're wiped out. So bye bye. Lol. There we go. Whoop. 7. There was only 8 left of them. Okay. Alright, so Flesh Eater Corpse gets to attack then. He ain't got anything else to attack with except the Aberrant Archregent, so let's bring up his shtick. 7 attacks, okay. 2, 4, 7. Alright, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. He can heal up to 3 wounds in his hero phase, that's cool. Alright, 3 to hit, 3s to wound. Gotcha. Let's do it. That's a very tidy roll. Hang on. Was there an extra dice in there? 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, for fuck's sake. There were 2 dice in there already. Hang on. Let me roll that again. Jesus Christ. Hang on. Right. Okay, so I need to roll that again because there were 2 dice in there. I didn't see them. Right, so let's start that again. 3s to hit. Okay, that's the same outcome. It missed 2 last time. And then 3s to wound. Okay. So, yeah, it's got -1 rend, but that does nothing to the Chaperoni who's getting hit. The Lord Executioner, who has a 4+ armor save. Oh man, I forgot to use his staring death in the face. See, I'm getting all confused. This is why you have practice games, right? I totally forgot he had staring death in the face. Subtract 1 from the hit rolls. That would have changed things a little bit. I think it was only 1-3 that he rolled anyway on the rolls to hit. Fuck it, that's my mistake. I'm not re-rolling that again. So he's got 4s to make his armor save. Hang on, I still need that up. How many wounds? He's got 5, okay. Alright. Falls. He loses 1 wound. Okay. He's fine. He's fine. The mistake could... That could have literally been the mistake dice. But never mind. So he gets his attacks back now. So you only got 3 attacks. But... let's see how it goes. 3's to hit and 3's to wound. Oh, that's just sad. And Guardian of Souls. Guardian of Souls, where is he? Add 1 to the wound roll. That don't help at all. Alright, so we only got 1 hit. Actually, let's see. He's within 12 inches. Hang on, let's just get that on the big screen so you guys can see. He's within the 12 inches. So he gets the +1. Gets the +1 to wound. So he wounds on the 2. Ooh. Ooh, darling. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, but obviously I want to roll a 6 so that I do 3 damage, you know. So alright, let's do it. Let's do it. We've got this 1 dice. Come on, 6. Oh! Yeah! Loaded dice, dice, loaded dice, dice. They're very nice, nice, loaded dice, dice. Okay, let's not celebrate too soon, shall we? Because the Archregent, he has a 4-up armor save. Now, where is it? What's the rend again? Was it -2? -2, so he's got a 6-up save. Okay? A 6-up armor save, and if he fails it, takes 3 damage. Oh, yeah, boy. Alright. Okay. Let's move that. Let's get a drum roll. Actually, that sounds like a drum roll, really. Electromagnetic. Gotta believe in the heart of the dice. Oh! It was gonna. Did you see that? It was gonna be a 6, but it flipped back onto a 5. Yes, I flicked the switch. What about it, for Captain? Suck it. He's taken 3 wounds. To be fair though, he's got 7 and he can just heal those in his turn. So, you know. Let's hope that the Nighthaunt get the double turn. Yeah, so he's down to 4. But look, Imperial Blood. In the hero phase, he can heal up to 3 wounds. So, let's see who gets it. But first, let's see. There's no battle shock needed, and let's just double check. Is it for the wounds of any models that were slain? Okay. So. We need to do the victory points for the end of that battle round. Okay, so we have 1, 2, well, yeah. They obviously won that. So they get 2 victory points. And then they're also closest to the objective, so they get another 3. honestly don't see the Flesh Eater Courts winning this. They need to pull a miracle out their butts. Their little ghouly butts. Right. Okay. Right. So we're going to be rolling for initiative. Green is for the Nighthaunt. White is for the Flesh Eaters. There we go. I know, right? Absolutely, because they've always been on the charge, or they've got their attacks in first through piling. I'll leave out the Nighthaunt. The Nighthaunt got an extra. They're now on. Where are all the bolt guns? You're right, Big Mac. How you doing, mate? Sorry I missed your show earlier. It's been a nightmare day. Well, actually, it has been a nightmare day. It's been a busy day. But like, before the day could start, we had to like do a manic clear up of the house because we were having my grandparents over for a barbecue. Like, it's their first time visiting since we moved here 3 years ago, and of course they haven't really been out since COVID, so it was like a big thing for them. So my mum came with them. We had a nice big barbecue, and you know, like sausages, burgers, homemade coleslaw, nibbles, everything. It was good. We had a lot of fun, and then we did like a little early birthday celebration thing for Thor, because it's his birthday later on this month, and it was just in case we don't see them later in the month. But yeah, it was good, man. Yeah, no Sigmarines here. Alright, I'm really disappointed because I was really hoping that the Flesh Eater Courts got the turn so that he could summon that unit of criticals back. But heyo, that's how the dice roll. So the Nighthaunt gets to go first. They got a command point. Now you're hungry. Well, we had quarter-pound burgers, really thick beef chuck in it as well, and there was 2 left. And of course, because I was the barbecue chef, I got to have both of them. Doubled it up, double cheese, a little bit of lettuce, just to make it healthy, and then I put mayo, ketchup, and mustard in it. Slightly toasted the buns as well. Oh, that was so good. So juicy. So juicy, sweet. Alright, so what are we going to do? It's the hero phase. Let's see what the Guardian of Souls can do. He's going to... See, that's really annoying. I can't... Oh, actually, I can heal something. I can finally heal something. I can heal the Guardian of Souls. Huzzah. I'm sorry, the Lord Executioner. Yeah. Okay, so Guardian of Souls casts it on a 6. Oh, for frack's sake. That might cost them. Who knows? Right. So what are we doing now? Can't do shooting. Well, it's movement anyway. What are we gonna do? We have this very nasty little Flesh Eater over here. Now I don't want to do. The thing is, if the aberrant survives, instead of bringing on the ghouls, it might bring on the crit flayers, right? So I want to limit the options there. So I'm not going to charge these chain rasps into the flayer, simply because I don't want to give that option to the other player. It's a, you know, I'm trying to be as tactical as possible. Tactical. So, with that in mind, I'm just going to move these in a way so they're more cohesive. I mean, they just float around each other, don't they? And they can be on top of it as well because they're ghosts. So, you know. There we go. Alright, so objective is secured. Now, I don't want my Guardian of Souls to be too close, so I'm going to pop him over there. Because I don't want him to get targeted. But he's close enough that if he goes over, these lot can, you know, pounce. So with that done, we go straight into combat. Right, so Lord Executioner, 3 attacks. He's going to use Staring Death in the Face. I've got to remember that. Okay, got to remember that. So I'll pop the skull token down, so I know that it's been debuffed. So it's 3s and then 2s, because remember he's within range of the Guardian of Souls, which gives him +1 to wound. Alright, so let's do it. So 3s to hit. Oh my days, hang on. So no one accuses me of cheating. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. There we go. You see? There's the 1. It was a 1. It was a miss. Ah. Okay. Hitting on 2s, but I need a 6 for that creamy 3 damage. So 5. Okay. So it's -2 rend, which means that the aberrant only has a 6 up save. Fails it, so he takes another wound. Boom. Okay. Now he gets his attacks back. Remember, it's got 7 attacks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the aberrant hits on 3s, wounds on 3s. Okay. Let's do it. Oh wow, now that is a clean roll. That is so clean. Look at all those 4s. Okay. 3s again. That's pretty good, that's really good. Okay, so that's 5 armor saves to make. Oof. 5 wounds to save. 5, okay, so they take no rend, of course, because they're ethereal. And I believe he's got a 4-up armor save. He does, okay. Alright, so let's do it. Let's get down. 4-up armor save. You need to save at least 2 of these. Holy shit. What? Oh shit. I've seen hamsters hitting harder than the Lord Executioner. It's because the big axe is slow to swing. He's a goner now. Lord Executioner, let's see. I can't even use disembodied skulls because that's when a mortal wound is allocated. These are not mortal wounds, these are just wounds. So ouch. I know, right? It's supposed to be bloody wet noodle. Look at that. In the Nighthaunt turn 3, they actually lost the dude. That's tough. Okay, so Nighthaunt get the objective. 2, 3, but the Flesh Eater Courts actually got the 2 points for the kills. Hey! Alright, so now it is the Flesh Eater Courts turn 3. Just remind myself. They get another command point, so they've got 2 of those. Oh, shit. It's no longer debuffed. So hero phase, let's do this. Let's do it. So that's at the end of the movement phase. Okay. Over here. Over in the corner. So let's roll it. 2 dice. It's a 6. It's cast. Okay, so that's 9. And then the Guardian Souls is going to try and unbind it. Fails to. Sweet. Okay, how many attacks does it get? It's a D3. It gets an extra attack. That's fine. That's fine. It's still an extra attack. That bumps him up to 6 attacks. So that's not bad. What else? He can cast. Let's see, what should we cast? Oh, in your hero phase, you heal up to 3 wounds. Okay, so he's going to do that. Lol. So now he's just on -1 rather than -4. So that's cool. Let's see. Should we cast Mystic Shield or Arcane Bolt? Because he can cast 2 spells in the hero phase. So, just remind me, Sergio, if your hero gets targeted by a magic spell like Mystic, Arcane Bolt, do you still get Lookout Sir with that? Oh, was Lookout Sir like a -1 to hit? I can't remember. Because if not, he's got line of sight. I'm thinking he could just try and cast it on the Guardian of Souls. Right, straight onto that dude. Yeah, no Lookout Sir, I thought so. Alright, let's do it. Casting. It's cast. Ooh, okay. So he takes a mortal wound. There you go, -1. Take that, y'all. See, the Flesh Eater Courts are not out of the game yet. Well, I mean, points wise, they're lost big time. They're never going to get that back. But oh yeah, I thought so. Yeah. But hey ho. Okay, so moving. Now this dude's got fly, and he can fly up to 12. Gonna risk it for a biscuit. Okay, just make sure he's out the 3-inch bubble. There we go. Yep. So he's gonna charge the Guardian of Souls. Oh, actually, you know what? No, actually, I'm going to get him to charge that unit because there's too many of them. I need to whittle them down. let's get this dude to move over here, so he's out of the 3-inch. Yeah, it's out the 3-inch bubble there. Cool. Keeping my options open. Now it is near the end of the movement phase, so I've never done this before. Aberrant Archregent. He is going to use a command ability. So spend one of those coins, and it's at the end of your movement phase. If you do so, pick one of the friendly model. Pick one friendly model that has the command ability. Yeah, so the Aberrant. And I'm gonna summon the unit of 20 serfs, which is the unit of 20 crypt ghouls, and wholly within 6 inches of the edge of the battlefield. No more. Oh, sorry, and more than 9 inches from an enemy unit. So, say, what was it? There to there. There we go. Am I right? Well, this is narrative play. This isn't competitive, so you know I don't have to pay the points for this. But I did balance it in a way, because I gave them a unit of 15 of these, a unit of 10 of those, and 2 heroes. So that sort of balanced out the marauding horde that they had. That could come back, plus you know the big dudes that could come back. Just make sure I'm no more than 6 inches away. I can come up to there. 9 inches, so go back a bit. Yeah, back a little bit. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, and we still got 2 more turns left, so you know anything can happen. So now that that's done, let's get some charges done. So the Crypt Flare, I've done it again, but you know as long as he didn't roll. Yeah, it's fine. So I'm actually going to charge him into the Nighthaunt. Chain Rasp, sorry. I reckon that's the best thing to do, just because I need to thin out those numbers. I'm going to charge the Aberrant. Why? Oh no, not that one. There we go. It's 5. Yeah. So he's going to take out Guardian of Souls, and then because they're 9 inches away, they could make the charge. Okay, let's see. Nighthaunt without allegiance abilities are meh, but the FBC don't have them either, so it's fine. Yeah. So they need to do 9 to reach it, but I want 10 or more really. Fuck it out. Oh. I'm getting excited on both ends, you know. Doesn't matter if you're the one that rolled it or received the roll. Rolling double sixes is always fun. So, okay, let's do this. Let's do this, baby. Got 12 inches to play with. Alright. Let's get the closest, furthest. And of course, I can still do piling afterwards as well. So, I just need to try and get these dudes over here, sort of thing. Oh. So you're probably thinking, what about climbing up onto the carrion throne? Well, they came to the throne with 9 inches. The other 3 inches is more than enough to get up onto the throne. So I'm not too worried about that. So get them over here. Yeah, let's see. You can reach there. You can reach there. And you're all sort of back there. Okay. Now magnets go brr. Alright, so now is the toughie. Who do I attack with first? Alright, I'm not worried about this dude. I'm not worried at all. Now, the Crypt Ghouls, they do have the +1 attack if they remain intact. So they come in with 3 attacks. That's a lot of attacks. And they get to reroll the hit rolls as well. Of hit rolls of 1. You didn't cast anything, so they don't do anything. Let's see. But then the Crypt Flayer has currently got, it's the Crypt Infernal. So he's already got 5 attacks, plus he got the extra 1 from the spell. Oh, I forgot to do Death Scream in shooting phase. Oh, god damn it. The one time I actually get a chance to do it. Never mind. You know what? You know what? Let's just check this. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna attack with the ghouls first, because if they wipe out them, I can still pile in with the Crypt Flayer into the Guardian of Souls. Come on! Okay. And the Guardian of Souls really needs to survive this in order to heal stuff. Right, so yeah, Crypt Ghouls. Let's do pile in. I'm not going to get all of them in, I know that. But it's good just to get as many as you can, I suppose. Always good to get as many as you can. Okay. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11. Let's see. 12. Oop. No, you're just out. He's attacking. 13. 14. No, he's out. Okay, 14 of them with 3 attacks. Okay, and then the unit champ has got the extra attack, so he's got 4 attacks. Okay, so 13 times 3 is 39. Plus the extra attack, so 40. Ooh, 40 in total. Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so just to double check, no, not that. Reroll hit rolls of 1. And they're hitting on 4s. Okay. And what was that? Oh yeah, no, he doesn't give him anything. Okay. Rerolling hit rolls of 1. That's that. 4s to hit. And we got quite a few 1s to reroll actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 40 were 1s for the reroll. Yikes. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 missed completely. Shame all those 6s don't give you a bonus, eh? Oh, I fucking dropped one. Alright, these are the rerolls. So that's another 4 there. And another 4 there. Cool. Alright, that's quite a good number. Okay. 4s to wound. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 armor saves. Now, that if they're really unlucky, they could get wiped out completely. But they do have an armor save nonetheless. Of a 5+, no less. They gotta be proper unlucky. So let me just switch the magnets on. Of course. 16, 5 up saves. Christ alive. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 made it out of 16. So that's still 12 dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that crit flare locked in so that he can't just come at the Guardian of Souls. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there he goes. Right. Okay. Wow. It's getting silly now, isn't it? Oh, I've got 1 dice there. No dice in it. Alright, okay. Okay, so the crit flare is still locked in. Yeah, it's pretty late here as well. It's 10 to 11 for us. But yeah, you have a good night, man. I will say that the Nighthaunt have basically won based on the points alone. But yeah, you have a good night, man. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. Right. Okay. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? The only thing I can do, I'm gonna get them to attack that, so they don't get the bonus attack anymore. We still got 3 for the unit champ and 4 from the other 2. And the Guardian of Souls still gives them +1 to wound. Okay, so they're hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Alright. Sorry, 3 of them hit. Oh, there's one more dice in there. Oh, 6. Okay, 4 of them hit. Nice. Good thing I had the camera on so I could see. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, 3 to wounds. Is that 4 wounds? Oh, nice. Okay, 4 wounds on the crit flare. So it's got to do 4 saves. What's the crit flare armor save? 5 up. Okay. It's got 4 wounds, so if it fails these, it's dead. It saves 3. Takes a wound. Okay. It's down by 1. Alright. Now that frees up myself as the Flesh Eater Court player. I don't have to attack with this dude, so I might as well attack with that dude. So we've got 7 attacks. And he has 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Yeah, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Okay. Let's do it. Wow. That's not really good, is it? Threes to wound. Ay, ay, ay. What was that? There it is. So that's 3 out of the 4. So that's 3 armor saves for the ghosty. Guardian of Souls has 4 up armor save. Yep. So let's do it. Makes 2 of them. Okay, so he's only lost 1. Okay, now the Guardian of Souls gets its attacks. Let's have a look and see what has it got. It's got the Chill Blade, so that's 3 attacks. Freeze to hit and to wound. Yeah, freeze to hit and to wound. -1 rend. Ah, oh, fuck. There we go. Alright, so 1 misses. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we've got 1 wound. So that means 1 armor save of -1 rend gives the aberrant a 5 up armor save. Alright. He rolls a 4. So he takes a wound. It's down to -2. It's not enough to really hurt him. So yeah. What we got left? Got the crit flare to attack now. So it's got 6 attacks. Because it's the unit champion, so it got 5 plus the spell that gave him the extra attack. We've got crit flares doing 4s to hit, 3s to wound. Okay, and 6s on the roll to hit, inflicts a mortal wound. Right. 4s. And we rolled 1 6, so that's 1 automatically dead. That makes up for the very lackluster hit ratio there. 3s to wound. Oh, for Christ's sake. Suck. Absolutely rubbish. So, okay. I'll pop that over there. Right. Let's have a look at the yeah, the battle shock. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 13. So if I rolled a 1, they would still lose 2. Because they got, what's it call it? They got bravery of 10 because the Dread Warden's still in there. Oh, excuse me. So they only got 2 dudes left, which means that they've just been wiped out by bravery. That's it. Bye bye. You can't even get healed. Okay, so at the end of that, the Flesh Eater Courts get both the kills, so that's 2 victory points, and 3 for the objective. Still not close enough to catch up. But anyways, we now get to see who gets the priority for turn 4. So the green one again is for the Nighthaunt, the white one for the Flesh Eater Courts. Come on, the Nighthaunt get it. Wow. Okay. I mean, this is going to be a tough one. Let's see, what can he do? Just a Guardian of Souls. He can cast a spell. Let's see. Can't heal anything because there's nothing left on the board to heal except himself, but he can't heal himself. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try and cast Arcane Bolt. Let's do it. Arcane Bolt, and it's gonna cast it on the Aberrant himself. It's cast on a 7. The Aberrant is gonna unbind it with a 10. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You are dead. Okay, so not much else I could do with it, so I'm gonna run it away 6 inches over there, so it's not in combat this turn. Oh, where am I going? Oh, hang on. There we go. So I moved it 6 inches over to there. So he's out of combat, but he counts as retreated, which means he can't charge this turn. So I forgot to put that there. So that is got to be the end of the turn for that. So no one gets the kill points, but FEC do get the 3 points for the objective. Let's move on to turn 4 for the Nighthaunt. Sorry, the Flesh Eater Courts. So they get their command point. What do you think, chat? Do you think they can manage it? Christ, we've been at this for 2.5 hours. I promise you, it's going to be the end of it soon. I'm just trying to do the maths. I think the Flesh Eater Courts could nab it. If they kill... Yeah, if they kill the Guardian of Souls, they get 2 points. Plus 3, so 5 again. And then one more turn after that, they would win. There's no way he's going to get the objective points, and there's no way it can kill enough. So basic maths, at the end of this set, let's just say it like nothing can kill the Guardian of Souls, okay, and we just get the 3 points for holding the objective. 2, 3. Okay, then we go turn 5. No one gets any kills, but we still got the objective. So 1, 2, 3. Then it's our turn 5. No one gets any kills, but objective 1, 2, 3. So with that, that's the very minimal. The flesh eater courts are gonna win. So I'm just gonna have to call it there, mate, because otherwise it will get very, very tedious. But essentially, they would be tabled as well as losing points. So let's just round that up a bit. Because can we just say how up and down that game really was? Absolutely mental. Flesh eater courts coming in hard and heavy with what was it? 101 attacks. 101 attacks for a unit of 20 ghouls. That is absolutely sickening. Okay, and then they wipe out the Harridans, which was going to be the hard hitter unit for the Nighthaunt. But who comes in to smash up the Nighthaunt? The Chain Rasps, the unit of 15 Chain Rasps with only 3 attacks because of a buff, right? No, they had an extra attack, plus they had +1 to wound. And they started wrecking because they kept getting first attack. Absolutely crazy. I'm really disappointed by the crit flares. Actually, they did not perform anywhere near what they normally do. They just, the dice roll was just not there, so that was a bit upsetting. But at the same time, I'm really I enjoyed it. I actually got to summon a unit, which was cool. And I remembered some rules. Okay, I forgot some, but I don't normally play with these minis, so I was really happy to have that, that chance to do that, to heal stuff, to resurrect a unit essentially, and play an objective game instead of just a smash them in the face game. So the way that game turned around from the Nighthaunt dominating to getting that unit brought back to life and then absolutely smashing them again. If it wasn't for that command ability and making sure that I had that command point, that I could use that command ability, then woof, that would have been a tough game. But anyway, let me know what you think in the chat or in the comments if you're watching it later. Honestly, I could say that was one of the more interesting games. It wasn't heavily loaded one side or the other. I don't know how I balanced that so well, because I didn't use match play points or anything like that. I just knew that I wanted to change the lineup that I had before, but I wanted it to sort of equal slightly against what the Stormcast would have had. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was a really well balanced game. But the number of attacks getting thrown around was just absolutely mental. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm sweating away now because, of course, I had the window and door closed. So I'm just breathing in my own farts and it's making me sweat, man. But anyway, I want to say a big thank you to everyone for watching. As always, throw a like, share to anyone who you think will benefit from watching this. Big shout out to Sergio for helping with some of the rules, just to double check them. Big shout out to everyone who was here live and who made it to the end, because it was quite a late one this time. It wasn't a whitewash like it normally is. I also want to say, oh man, I'm forgetting what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I should have a video out this week, so or maybe even 2, depends how productive I am. And of course I will still be here this Friday at 8 PM as usual, so do a little hobby hangout, that'd be cool. FEC for the win. Only on points, just by the way, only just. But you know, it's their lair. If they didn't win, it'd be pretty upsetting, right? As always, if you want to support the channel, there are so many ways to do so. There are affiliate links down there, so if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on any pre-orders of the Mortal Realms magazines, especially the Mortis Engine and the Celestin Prime, then head over on that link and it helps support the channel as well as securing your issues. And of course, if you want to get all your hobby supplies and discounted hobby goodiness, then hop over to that link to Element Games and make sure you use the code so you get yourself some bonus loyalty points, which is basically money back in your pocket. And you make a good saving at the same time, so you know it doesn't hurt you and it helps me, so that's a win-win. As for actual memberships, we don't have YouTube memberships yet, but I do have Buy Me a Coffee, and I have my first membership on Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you, Mr. Riley O'Connell, for your support. And if you wish to support the channel in such a way, there are some exclusive offers on there. And of course, the more people that sign up to it, the more I can offer on there as well. So go check it out. The link will be in the description below. And yeah, big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Big love to you all. Stay safe, stay beautiful. I'll see you Friday. And yeah, peace.